22 luxury vehicles that would make many of us just stop and stare, vandalized and keyed by a woman in her 60s.
Town of Greenfield is stepping up security following recent instances of vandalism.
It is an infuriating sight. A man walks by keying someone's prized possession, a brand new luxury car, and seconds later, a second man drags his key across the paint. But this car is equipped with cameras that caught them in the act.
So here I am just sort of checking out some of my favorite automotive websites, just finished up some dinner and wasn't quite ready to get back to work anyway. This is what I found. Yep, another example of some butter clown icing a supercharger. What's up, motorheads, and welcome back to Gearbox Pizza. This one's a little bit different, but hey, I think it's time we talk about this whole icing thing and how the whole damn world's done lost its mind. All right, so two things. No idea what a butter clown is, but whatever it is, this guy is definitely it. Secondly, if you're unaware of what icing is, well, not only is it a sugary delight that's destined to give any normal fella a serious tummy ache, it's also the term used to describe this cowardly act of douchebagism. It comes from the term internal combustion engine. You see the I and the C and the E, and it's basically when butter clowns like this can't control their inner 5-year-old from the automotive equivalent of throwing a little temper tantrum. What's even worse is that this turkey not only parked his giant Silverado 1500 here, he also left it idling for some reason. And for some reason, we all know why, and that's to achieve maximum butter clown status, which he did. Congrats, dude. Anyway, someone might just have to explain this whole thing to me. Now, I may not be the smartest guy in most rooms, but this has got to be political maybe. Not really sure how or why, but generally and lately it's politics that brings out the dumbest in most of us, and oh boy, if you're a bit of a dummy to start with, well, next thing you know, you're leaving your idling truck in front of a Tesla supercharger. Oh, and another thing. People seem to be keying the crap out of Teslas these days. What is that all about? Don't get me wrong, and these people clearly don't have any idea that the Tesla is literally recording them from like 20 different cameras. And yeah, look, it makes for some interesting YouTube stuff, but come on people, what is the plan here?
Brand new video tonight, a woman keying a luxury Tesla at a North Charlotte park. You can see the woman here intentionally scratching the car. Now the car's owner is looking for justice and answers. NBC Charlotte's Brianna Harper shows us how the car's cameras were recording when it mattered most.
Okay, let's make this very simple. EVs right now, they're an option, sure. But before long, you're just not really gonna have a choice. Now, maybe 100 years ago, this butter clown's great-grandfather maybe tied up his horse to the first gas pump in town. He obviously couldn't see the future coming, just like his great-grandkid couldn't, even if it was, well, clear as frickin' day. Now, I'm just not gonna touch the whole global warming thing. This is not that kind of channel, but I will say this, regardless of your political affiliation or relative outlook on the world, I think we can all agree that clean air is better than dirty air. So back when COVID was like the hottest ticket in town, something sort of amazing happened in LA. Normally, you can easily just see the smog right in front of you, and sometimes you can actually even taste it. Well, 2 weeks of people not driving and whoa, no smog, like none at all. You could see forever and you really couldn't taste the air anymore. Yeah, I know, the energy to power electric cars has got to come from somewhere, right? Yeah, I get that. And I also know that the majority of our energy comes from some sort of fossil fuel. And to be honest, I'm not exactly sure where that energy is coming from, but it's usually not in the middle of densely populated urban centers. The switch to electric is quite simply, well, it's gonna save lives. Anyway, I'm not really sure what to do with all these clowns and all this icing, but people just sort of have to know this is a thing. Going back to that Chevy truck, yeah, look, I won't lie, I sort of wish a handful of Rivians or Model X's either parked this dude in or heck, even just towed his car forward 20 feet or something. All right, look, rant is just about over. What can I say? Humanity isn't exactly doing all that great lately, and things like this certainly won't help, but and for whatever reason, I'm sort of an eternal optimist, and one dumb butter clown with a clear Napoleonic complex just isn't gonna ruin my day.